Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going with Q4 of the biweekly contest 78, Substring with largest variance. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, let me know what you think about this problem. So this one I thought was kind of super tricky. I didn't solve it during the contest. I was debugging a lot of off by ones, which I actually picked up a trick. From looking, I don't know about a trick, but an observation that just by reviewing out the code, you could see me try to solve this for a long time in the live portion of it during the contest. But I'm just gonna go over the solution and maybe some pit points that I had. One thing that's tricky about this one for me anyway, was this a regular-ish, greedy-ish, sliding window-ish problem, is that you need to have at least one character. But and also the other tricky thing is that it turns out that my solution doesn't work in Python in the sense that it also like my actual accepted solution doesn't work in Python. It's a little bit too slow, but it works in C++ after I translated it. So is it another Leetcode situation? It is what it is. But that said, that's not entirely it. But I didn't get this one anyway, but I also spent a lot of time, if you watch me during the video, I actually spent a lot of time trying to think whether there's a better solution, because the way that I did it was actually, like, I did the math and you could see me do the math, that 26 times 26 times 10,000 is a little bit high on Python. I knew that going in, and yeah, maybe I need to be, just for myself, I need to be more proactive in just be like, let's just do C++. Don't second guess, like it's so close. Or another language, or Java or something like that. But yeah, but I'm gonna go with the Python solution. The C++ is exactly the same. You can kind of see this, so it's more or less the same. I even have the code on Python here on the bottom, so I'm gonna just go with the Python one real quick. But the idea here is just brute force and then sliding window. Brute force is basically trying every possible pair of characters. So here we basically try AB, AC, AD, AE, dot dot dot, and then going, okay, what's the maximum variance where A is dominating character B, A is dominating C, A is dominating D, and then we just take the best answer of that one, right? So that's what this part is doing. And of course, I did a micro optimization of just checking that it is seen, which is here, just so that I try to do the optimization, but it was still too slow. But I tried, right? Because this is a relatively easy one. Basically, if you don't use a character, we don't brute force on it because it doesn't make sense. And then here, this is the part that I lost myself a little bit during the contest. Some of it I blame on the fact that I'm in San Francisco and I woke up at 7, and you could see me like just really tired. But those are just excuses, right? Some days you can have good days, and some days you can have bad days. So it is what it is. But basically, it's just sliding window. The hard part about the sliding window is for me is making sure that one character of the other one exists, right? Basically, this is a prefix sum sliding window. In that's how I do the math. In that, okay, basically, for example, you have like, using this one actually. The idea is that, okay, let's say I'm doing B dominating A as a try. So here we do the count and do the count, right? And last T, this is the part that I missed, is just keeping track of the last variable. Basically, this allows us to just keep track of the last thing that we prefix on processing the min. If you see me doing the code, I actually try to do some kind of weird queue-based system on it because I was just not thinking correctly. But yeah, for example, this if we're here, say we know that we need at least one A, so we just keep track of the last A that we saw, so that we can process the sliding window out to that way. And then here the idea is prefix sum, which is that you count the delta. I mean, another way of saying it is that, let's say you have here and you want to process up to here. Well, so the idea here is also like count of b sub y minus count of b sub x, or b sub x. right? And let's say this is X and this is Y, oops, right? On the index. So let's say we have something like this. This gives us the number of B's. This also gives us the number of A's, right? Something like that is what we're thinking ahead. And then the delta of them is the variance, right? So basically, to get this segment, we basically count the number of, and this idea is prefix sum, right? So basically, we want to know here for some segment. So we basically take this one minus this one of the B and then the A's to get the variance. So this is prefix sum. I'm not going to go over it too deeply here because honestly, I have to make a flight pretty soon. I have to take a, so I have to go to the airport pretty soon. So my apologies, but that's basically the idea. And then after that, the idea here is that you can rewrite this formula because it's this minus this, right? Is the variance like we said, and as we said, then we assume that B, in this case, we're doing B dominating A, so we don't have to worry about the signs or whatever. And also we're going to do the other version, right? A dominating B in the other example. But then now when you factor this out, you could, and this is a common thing, which is that you try to look at this formula. If you rewrite it a little bit, it will become looking something like this. Oops. It will look like something like this, right? This is just shifting stuff around. And here, so then the idea of maximizing this, if we're trying to maximize this, that means that this is our current state, right? So it's just our current progress, right? So that's what, so that is what it is. But that also means that we're trying to minimize here to we're trying to minimize the right side, right? And if we try to minimize the right side, we just keep track of it. The only thing that's hard, as I said, is that you have to make sure that even though this could be negative, even though this could be negative, you have to check that this is positive. Like I said, I tried to do a couple of things with Q, prefix sum. I think I just had an off by 1, so you could check that out. But I did get what I have here at the end. And what I did is basically just processing up to the last A, the minimum thing. Basically, we're trying to get the minimum segment here so that we can keep track of the other ones, right? Of the delta. And that's basically the idea. And this is just, like I said, sliding window. So this is just keeping track, and this is keeping track the last T that this is good at, the last time is what I think about. And then here, we just process everything up to the last T. Also the prefix sum, I call it prefix, and then we get the minimum of the prefix, and then we increment. And then at the very end, we have to make sure that, okay, we have at least one T, so we're not at -1, and then we just minimize the rest, and that's basically the answer. As you can see, this is going to be 26 square, and this is going to be linear time, just from that. But this is going to be effectively, so in total, it is going to be all of, let's say A is equal to the size of alphabet, then this is going to be A squared times N, right? Time. In terms of space, it's just going to be O of A for, I think, this set. I guess technically I also did this thing to convert it to a number just so that it's easier, and also it's slightly more faster. But if you ignore this and just use the string, this would be the space. But like I said, I didn't do it that way. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Like I said, this times out in Python but works in C++. I didn't really see a Python solution in the top thing that I try to look at. So I could be, I mean, this code is so close, so concise. But yeah, so let me know what you think. I don't know if Python is just getting a little screwed this time again. But yeah, here's the top, here's the bottom a little bit, and that's all I have. Stay good, stay healthy. To comment, oh no, wait, yeah. Anyway, you can watch me solve it live next is what I meant to say. Whoops. Bye-bye, gotta catch a fight. Cool. People already finished. Well. 2 characters present in a string. What does that mean? The number. I wish they gave a little bit more example, or just like, because I'm. Okay, I get that they're all the same, but I just need like one more character, I guess. But because I don't think I understand what it means. Or substrings. Oh, I see. I was just figuring out the variance for the substring. Okay. So the maximum variance. So is it greedy? How do we do it? S is pretty big, so two cows made a second. Okay, so for every right. I guess for each character we could do 26 binary searches. Maybe that's fine, I don't know. The smallest is going to be the first character for that letter. That's not true. Can you do binary search? Because that's not technically true. The first or the last doesn't make sense for greedy. So we have to do some kind of delta thing. It's like, okay, for each character I have a total for this thing. 26 squared. Can I do 26? That's actually not bad. We can do brute force on the sliding window, but I think that I can't tell if that's fast enough in Python though. Also, then for each one, it's how am I doing anyway? Wow, people are fast. Can I do that? Is there a sliding window for two characters? A and B. Let's see if we have B on the big one. Is there a binary search? But that I couldn't do a binary search on the answer. That's expensive. It's adding up to the brute force. 3 people, 4 people got it. That's going to be too slow in Python, I think. Not sure it's fast enough anyway. for each character with binary search times 26. Can I do it that way? The problem is that the answer can be the same and then it degenerates because we don't know which way to go. I could do a ternary search, but that's has to be only I save a minute or two. How do I just focus? I don't know. Just write out the prefix sum. I don't know the answer to this right now, but sanity check. That's not right. Oh, I guess that is right. I did in the other direction. No, I think that's right. Yeah, okay. And now what? Also have a flight in like an hour, so, well, not an hour, but like in 3 hours, 2 hours. So I have to maybe hustle a little bit. Okay, so this part I knew I could do, but then I don't know what to do afterwards. Like we can binary search on the answer, but that's 26 times 26 times that's 6 million times log n, which is like 15 or something, so that may be too slow. That's the only idea I have though, but binary search on this? People are still kidding. I still don't know how to do it though. Binary search together? What happened to maternal research? I actually don't know what happened to the maternal research. I think the problem is I don't know if I need to be greedy or not in this one, or like which way to be greedy on even. Because it's not a monotonic function, right? So let me do that 26 characters. The maximum variance. Think Larry. Maybe we can explore the maximum point. Maximum means every other character. So we just do one character at a time. No, that's not true. Wait. Oh, any two. Oh, I think I misread this one. That's why I said I needed an example. Okay. If this is just any two character. Wait, no. The variance is the largest difference, and then we want to take the largest variance. No, so I think I'm still right in my interpretation. In that, okay. So if it all becomes 2, then what happens? I'm going to use the bathroom real quick while I think. BRB. This one I'm stumped. Let's see. This is where having pens on paper may help actually, but it is what it is. But okay, let's add this cow. The problem is that it is not. The difference is we here. How many differences? The difficulty is also you need at least one character of the other type. Otherwise. Because otherwise then you can erase all the one by accident. Well, a lot of people are now getting it, so yeah, that makes it a lot trickier. Otherwise you can do a scan. Then you do a min on that. Maybe that should still be okay. Let's try. Give it a try. This is actually annoying. Real quick. Okay, that's fine. Maybe not. Okay. I could write this one better, actually. Something like that, maybe. Maybe not. Why is this giving me 1? B and A. No, A and B. Index 1. No, 0. That doesn't seem right. IJT now 0. That makes sense, but why is my next J? So what? Now is 1 when current minus because this is -1. But why is this -1? This is so weird. Why am I debugging a silly thing? Should be submitting right now, even if it's wrong and time limit. Oh, jeez. You cannot choose negative. Because it has to be when both strings are present. No, that's not true, because that's the other one already. That's fine. Is it though? To have this wrong? No, because we want the prefix of this. Well, this does the prefix. So we actually want the number that's before this. That sounds better, but no, I'm not that confident. Okay, and this is just, oh, maybe, but I don't actually even use the prefix. That's a little bit sad, but S-I-J, where's I-T? Did I mess that up? This goes to -1. The delta prefix here should be -1, -2. Do it. -1, -2 is here. And then here it should be +1. So 1, -2. Oh, because we set the minus here, but this is roughly wrong again, though. But -1, -2, -1, -2 is here, and now these are both right. I really don't know if this is fast enough, but let's give it a try. I don't even know if this is correct. Let's give it a try. So I haven't been doing anything, right? So maybe time limits. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was gonna time limit, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of greedy, so. Oops. AB. I just don't know how to do this one, maybe. Well, this 0 seems wrong. maybe 22 and 20. It's a 12 case. No, this because basically we want the min here. How was this wrong again? Because of this case where you haven't seen the other character yet, but you will see it, right? Assuming. But why is I think this is more right though. But I don't know why this is found for this case. It's -1. Is this? Current is B. Okay. So now it turned to 0. The -1 includes the count. Why am I getting this wrong? What is wrong with sliding? Maybe my algorithm is wrong. Also, I should get rid of the code that I don't use, but that's besides the point. Okay. Why does this think this one is right? Okay, at the letter 6, here it is at -2. I think I'm just lucky on this one, that's why. I think I'm not really understanding it. The -2 represents the number of A's that are here, but we wanted to actually start from here. So here it would be -1. No, well, there would be -1, yeah, but -1. So this should be actually -1, not the -2. Well, this assumes that to the right of this contains an A. That's why. That's what it's saying. Am I asking the wrong thing? I feel like I'm close, but I'm being silly. -2 is actually here, so it's actually really wrong because This means that, so this -1 means that my head is not working right now. Just to make it slightly faster, but the lowest that it dipped. The -1 is the prefix of that A. So we actually, so I think this one is more precise. Oh wait, what? Come on, Larry. Before. It makes sense here, but then it gives me the wrong answer, right? This is the one that gives me the wrong answer. Yeah, or for both cases. But I think this is more right for this case. 0, 1. One, two, 1, 2, 3. So this is 2, which is fine. We're doing it this way then. We always want to check when there's a new BIS, so that's fine. So why is this B not correct? -1, -2, -1. I think it's not that we've seen both. I think that's the problem, is that we don't need to see both. We need to know that to the right of it, there's an A. Basically, the min is min such that there's an A to the right. Not even just to the right, but we've seen the A before. Right, so here we've seen both, so we can go here. We're going to do the focus. Yikes. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. No, I mean, the idea is right. I just don't know how to do the condition of having both. What if I do a deck or something? So apple min x. Also, I think I did it wrong anyway. We want the min or something. It's almost like we want to thing, but I don't think this is a special case the way that I'm doing it, but it should be -1. It should be the prefix of -1. Okay, so that doesn't even give me the right answer. Which is confusing things. But also that knowing that this A could be good on here as well, right? I don't think I want the most negative. I want the most. Well, the most negative is the prefix, and the prefix here should be -2, which is right, but not. Oh, this is right, except for this for my other answer, right? So, nope. What is this gonna be 2? Because I had index. Because at index 3. Index 3, there should be -1. But we actually want this one so that we have a -2. -2, and then here there should be +1, so. Okay, so what do we do? Let's think about it in a second. So, A from here, A has seen A and B. B has seen A and B. To the right. How do I keep that in track? How do I track that? Maybe I don't know. Just have to catch my flight. I have some idea around a queue, but for sliding window. But so now we do more. I don't know. I think I have an idea, but it's way messy. I don't think that I also honestly don't think this is fast enough. I think this technically should be correct, but maybe. Still not right, but that could. Nope. Nope. Hmm. No, it's saying that to the right of it, but okay. The other one's wrong, right? Because here it should be -2 on the prefix. No, I'm doing it wrong again. So here it is saying here it is saying okay, am I stuck on this one? Do I need to reset myself? Maybe. I have 15 minutes, so let's at least try a little bit of something. Can figure this out. So let's do binary search. Can I do binary search? Oh yeah, I guess I can. I can't even do the binary search. That's the index. Possible. That's just very wrong. Next is 2, that doesn't seem right. Wait, what is this? Did I mess up my code? Oh, this is AB, that's fine. This is wrong. This is this index. I think my indexes are wrong. But -1 is fine, but the current is wrong. No, the current is fine, but -1 is wrong. Okay, so we fixed that, but not this. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, we want the prefix of this. I just off by 1, I think, somewhere. Not to mention, I don't know if this is fast enough anyway, but I mean, I don't know. I have no excuse for this one. I just maybe a little bit off today. This is -1, -2, -2. -2 is not the prefix. -1 is the prefix. So P here is I don't know how to do this one. A lot of people got this one, but I'm just off today, I guess. I mean, sometimes you just don't know. Missing like one observation. It is what it is. Like, I think the way I'm doing it is just very wrong, actually. Can you do? Is it binary search on some weird thing? I don't know. I feel like I know the answer because I think I've gone over it, and in recent times I've been able, at least with this one, I feel like I know it. It's one of the few possibilities, but I haven't been. My implementation hasn't been there today. And it shows. So let's. So in case you're wondering and watching this, yeah, let's. We have about a minute left to the contest, or less than a minute. So I'm going to do some code learning. So yeah, hopefully they show up quickly. 305 is not that bad, I guess, for this one, but still. Let's see if I can see some code. I'm just refreshing so I could see some code and stuff. But Alright, there we go. Huh, let's see. There was frequency array. What is all this stuff? Let me see if I can see another one. Today I just didn't have it, I guess. I mean, I had the ideas right, but I think I was just really off by one with some of this. I mean, it seems like that's true. I also wasn't sure it's fast enough in Python, to be honest, but so what is U? What is U? Oh, U is 0. Yeah. I tried to do that sliding windows, but I couldn't figure it out. I guess just this is one of those days. I don't get it. This is essentially what I'm doing, right? So let's see. Let's try again. Why am I doing the weird? Like, this is exactly what I'm doing, so I don't. But, well, like, not exactly, obviously, because otherwise I would get it right. But I have to, so okay. So good thing is that I have the idea, so I wasn't wrong. Even though in Python, like I said, it's a little bit awkward, but. I guess the pre here just to show that is I dominant. I is okay. So J is the one getting dominated. Same notation. So okay. So let's see. I've left to go to 0. Oh, I see. I guess I see what it's doing. So last J maybe is equal to -1. That's interesting, but Let's see if I can get it without quote unquote cheating the rest of the way. Let's see if and then dash j. I see. That is. Oh, I was missing. That's the one piece that I was trying to do crazy stuff around. That's T maybe. That's what I was trying to do with the cube, but I think this is what's the thing. Yeah. Okay. And then after that, it becomes more straightforward because we basically just go through all the possibilities, maybe, of the Let me do it again, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Basically, oh, I see. We do all the minimum. Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Is that right? Would I do a different variable? I think I need a different variable. Because this is the prefix variable. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't need this, but still, sad. Well, I guess I can just do it the normal way, actually. Maybe +1? No, should be okay. I had the right ideas, but I was just not coding it correctly. Okay, this is still wrong, but that's maybe okay. Wait, what? I have to really start preparing to go for my final as well. Am I doing well? I'm still having the same off by 1 as before, maybe. The last t should not have. So what? How is min getting -1 on this one? This one just seems like it's starting at -1. Did I mess something up? No, last t is -1. Count is 1. Why is count 1? No, it's doing AB. It's doing AB, so count is 1. That was a condition. Oh, I have to check that last t is not -1, so that this gets processed correctly. Okay. So this is what I was trying to do with some crazy Q problem. Okay, what? Oops. I was trying to do the crazy Q to kind of keep track of the, but you just have to prove that it exists, and I was just sloppy on this one. See if this is fast enough. That's interesting. So maybe okay. So I guess I wouldn't get it anyway because it's so slow. But is this a C++ Python thing? But no, I mean this is linear and stuff like that. Do I do anything faster? Can I do anything faster? I mean this is slow, but it's not. I don't know. Is there a Python solution? Maybe because I mean I did it the wrong way anyway, and it would have been timeout, so I guess nothing changed. But the same code, but in C++ seems to work. Don't know if there's a Python solution, but what was a Python? I don't think it's safe for me to use a Python. But this part is just silly, and I have to eat pretty soon and pack and stuff. Yeah. I didn't C++. What's up, douche? Congrats on the high finish. But using a max subarray sum is actually maybe clever. I'm just looking at my solutions, or my Discord solutions. I don't know. It's very weird, right? It's yet another case where Python couldn't work. So let's just do it in C++ real quick, just for completeness, and then I gotta run. We don't even need the prefix. Oh, is it maybe the prefix? Maybe I didn't need this. Let's try one more time without the. Maybe that just made it just slow enough. I don't know. 1.6 seconds. Let's see what happens if I run now. Still pretty slow though, so let's give it a quick submit, and then while it's submitting, we'll. Okay, it's still time limit. Let's see if yeah, C++ will be fast enough. I think the sad thing for me is that if I have done okay on this one, I think I would have had a high rating score, but it happens. I just have to do better next time. I'm just looking to see if to go do some optimizations that I with respect to. I guess they still just do this is what I meant. But this is so clever though. I mean, I probably should have gotten it, but I sometimes you just need you know when you're off, you're off. It is what it is. Oh man, wrong language. Okay, I mean it gives me a fast answer at least, but probably still not the one that I like. Do I have some typo somewhere? It's fast though, but do I even try to solve any problems? Yeah, I guess I do. Why is this so long? Oh, I forgot to do. Look at how fast this is. Look at how fast this is. This is silly. I would have been annoyed over the solution, but yeah, but I didn't get this during the contest. The one key thing I missed was this idea of last T, and I was just getting the wrong answer for that as a result because I was trying to. if you watch me doing the video, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out like if there's an item on to the right of it, and I think I actually kind of almost got there, but mm, but I was doing it too funky. I should have done this when the like I could have done this, but with the prefix sum that I had, and that would have been okay. But sometimes when you're off, I mean, it's okay. Like you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have bad days. And today, waking up at 7 a.m. with like a few hours of sleep is maybe not. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem, and I will see you later. Bye bye.